From the Detroit Free Press, in the heart of the Motor City, it's Tuesday, February 11th. Here are today's top stories.
Brought to you by JB's Smokehouse, located inside Bush's Fresh Food Market of Canton. JB's offers a range of authentic barbecue favorites, and with more than 30 Michigan craft beers on tap, trivia, and live music every Friday night, JB's is sure to become your new favorite barbecue spot.
Reporting for the Detroit Free Press, I'm Omar Abdelbaki. 12 Oaks Mall in Novi and Great Lakes Crossing in Auburn Hills will have new owners under a $3.6 billion deal announced Monday. Retail real estate giant Simon Property Group is purchasing all of Bloomfield Hills-based Taubman Center's common stock at $52.50 a share. Simon Property Group owns Briarwood Mall in Ann Arbor and Birch Run Premium Outlets, in addition to dozens of other properties across the world. The Taubman family will sell about one-third of its ownership interest and remain a 20% partner. Taubman President and CEO Robert Taubman will continue to manage the existing executive team in partnership with Simon Property Group. Taubman owns 24 retail properties in the United States and Asia. It sold 7 malls in 2014, including Fairlane Town Center in Dearborn and the mall at Partridge Creek in Clinton Township. Retail analyst Ken Dalto says Monday's deal is indicative of what he calls demollification in the United States.
This is Christina Hall with the Detroit Free Press. Households check out a lot of library materials, but life gets busy, and something in the library loan pile may not be returned on time. Then it's overdue. Then the fines begin. A dime or a quarter a day, and all that loose change can really add up. But relief is in sight for some of these households. Libraries in Metro Detroit, Michigan, and across the country have or are considering joining the nationwide trend of eliminating fines for overdue materials, or at least going partially fine-free. Library directors say the main reason to go fine-free is to ensure there are no barriers to service. Those with low income, who may be reluctant to check out materials, now don't have to worry about fines if they return materials late. In Michigan, 60 of 391 library systems recently reported they don't collect fines from patrons. 39 others only collect fines from adult patrons. The rest still collect overdue fines from all patrons.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm restaurant critic Mark Kurlianchik. This week, we're celebrating Metro Detroit's dynamic dining community as we name our best new restaurants and restaurant of the year. But today, we introduce a new category to our growing slate of annual accolades, Chef of the Year. Because not all great restaurants are chef-driven, and not all great chefs work in restaurants. Our inaugural recipient of the Chef of the Year award is a perfect case in point. Algerian-born baker Warda Bougataya creates immaculate tarts and pastries at her shop, Warda Patisserie, located inside Trina Sof Cafe in Eastern Market. Bougataya began cooking to combat the homesickness she felt as an immigrant, but ended up creating edible works of art influenced by all the places she's called home throughout the years. Read all about our Chef of the Year on Freep.com and follow along as we count down to Restaurant of the Year Friday at noon.
This is Brian McCullum, music writer with the Detroit Free Press. Rage Against the Machine has joined the growing list of big rock tours heading to Detroit this summer. The reunited band will play Little Caesars Arena on July 13th, part of an international run of dates dubbed the Public Service Announcement Tour. It'll be the first time Rage has played Metro Detroit since a 1999 show at the Palace of Auburn Hills. The Los Angeles group disbanded a year after that. This year's tour will be taking the highly political band to U.S. concert stages in the heart of a presidential campaign season, so don't be surprised if the rhetorical sparks are flying as Rage travels the country. That's certainly what happened when the group reunited for a stretch in 2008 for a handful of festival performances. Rage Against the Machine tickets will go on sale at 11 a.m. Thursday. This is the time of year when the summer concert season takes shape, and the show announcements have been piling up of late. Other dates announced Monday include Backstreet Boys at DTE on July 23rd and Janet Jackson at LCA on July 24th.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department and a new update on the Michigan State football coaching search. And yes, it's still a search because the Spartans' top pick to replace Mark D'Antonio has turned them down. Luke Fickell, the head coach at Cincinnati, will remain there after bypassing on the job opening in East Lansing. Fickell was considered the front runner, but now Michigan State has to regroup and figure out who will lead their program. And why did Fickell decide not to jump at the chance with MSU? Well, publicly he said his family was the biggest reason, but sources have told the Free Press that he and his wife's concerns about the culture on MSU's campus was a deterrent. A culture that, over the last few years, has included the Larry Nassar scandal, Title IX investigations, and a pending lawsuit against a former coach, AD, and president by a former football staffer.
To get more from the Detroit Free Press, download our mobile app on your phone, tablet, or any other mobile device. You can find the latest news, sports, photos, weather, traffic, and more. You can even sign up for notifications to get alerts on news and game updates sent right to your mobile phone or tablet. See you tomorrow.